Hi guys, this is Jess with your all signs. Whatever comes out, what you need to know. We're going to look at each sign. So if you want to skip ahead to your sign, do check out the timestamps in the description box below. We are going to start with Aries, but then I'm going to go over to Pisces. So let's start with Aries first, since I already put out their cards. Aries, what do you need to know? Some of you need to heal. Some of you are healing. Some of you need to take a break and really take a break, like cut everything off, all your internets, all of your social medias and stuff like that, and just kind of give yourself a break. I do feel like for some of you, this was a tough year for some of you, or it will be a tough month. Because you are holding back from someone that you feel like no longer loves you, or that you can't give your love to any longer. And it looks like it's going to be, highs and lows for the next month or two. Some of you just really need to rest because you're not doing so well, especially if you just had surgery or something like that. Like, you need to heal. You need to do nothing. And this next 2 months may feel difficult. You may not be so happy. You may feel overwhelmed as well too, Aries. But don't be worried. Don't be so sad. And know that things will get better. You also have some new love coming. Some of you, the reason why this thing is dragging out, if this is about love, is because you were left with no closure. You didn't really get closure. So that's why it kind of drags out longer. Some of you miss your children. So when you miss a child is missed. They've passed on. There may be a passing of someone, and it's really difficult to go on after losing someone. I do see that. But there will be a lot of help and aid. People are going to try to help you through your pain if that is the case. And there looks like there's some spiritual, like you have a ancestor who's watching over you, a spirit guy who's watching over you as well. And if this is just about love, you're going to find yourself, new love is going to come in as well. You're going to have new love that will come in. So now it is a good time for you to heal. And that's what you need to know. Now we're going to look at Pisces. See what Pisces need to know. Or whatever comes out for Pisces. I feel like Pisces right now, you're in a very karmic time. I've been saying that for some time now. And some of you, don't give up hope. It's saying definitely don't give up hope, because things are going to start to work in your favor. I don't know when, so don't ask me when. But things will start to balance out again. You will be on a new karmic cycle probably by like September, end of September. Sometime in... what is it? When is Libra season? And end of September. So sometime in September, you may start feeling like things are getting back on track here, because you have no real control over what's going on in your life right now. You're just having to kind of get through it, because this is just major. You have nothing but major arcana. So this is just speaking to life is readjusting for you. So some of you, if you've been up, you may feel like you're going to start to see some trials. Others of you, if you've been going through trials, you may start to feel like peace is coming and things are getting better for you. I do see things starting to change for the better for you, Pisces. Again, don't know when. This is all majors, so it's just whenever the time will be coming for you for things to change. That's what I have for Pisces. Now let's look at Aquarius. I feel for some of you, it's okay for you to disconnect from people, even though some of you may do it in a way that people may think like, why are you doing this to me? It may hurt people's feelings the way that you're going at it. You may be uncaring. You may be downright nasty to people. I don't know if you're telling them what your issues are with them or what it is exactly. Some of you may feel like you're tired of being used. You're tired of being abused. You're tired of people depending on you. You're tired. And I feel like some of you are just done with things that you may feel is toxic. here. And it's although, you know, again, people may have a problem with the way you're going about it. You may feel like you have to do it for your own self-preservation because you're tired of all the toxicity, and you're starting to kind of see really clearly with the people that you're dealing with. So you're going to start making huge adjustments. And it's almost saying that I guess it's okay because, again, it's just what you feel like you have to do. You may feel like you have to do it. Be careful if you know later on you're going to come back wanting to make amends. And some of you may feel like I'm cutting family members off. Like you're going to really start almost like a slaughterhouse. Like you're going to really start to cut people out and off that you just feel do not benefit you here. And you're going to start to stand up for yourself. So now let's look at Capricorn. Capricorn. Some of you, I feel it's okay to not put so much work and stress on yourself. If something is not working out, it's okay to move on from that. It's saying it's okay to start to let things go that isn't working. And don't put any more effort and energy into anything that's not working. I feel by doing that and letting go and just giving in, some of you are going to see that you're at so much more peace and things are just coming to you naturally. It's something about going after things that you know is worth working toward. And then you'll see it just coming to you effortlessly. It's that type of thing. And don't continue to try to work something that doesn't work. Okay. And this does speak to a relationship, even if some of you may be pregnant, but you're not with the person. Is saying, you know, that may be what you need to do and just still have your child and that sort of thing. But don't try to overwork something that's not workable. That's what it's saying that you need to be aware of. And some of you may get pregnant. I see that out of the blue, which can repair a situation, but it does still speak to overworking something. Is almost like spinning your wheels. That's what I have for Capricorn. Now we're going to look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius. It's saying Sagittarius that too much wanting everything, greed is not going to benefit you. It's not, you know, it's not going to help you. So be okay with what you have. Some of you may find yourself becoming greedy, like you want everything, you want it all, and you just can't have it all. Some of you need to be careful what you're putting in your mouth, you know, what you're trying to acquire. Because again, some of it is not worth it. Some of it, a lot of it is not healthy for you. And you might be overindulging, just doing too much, and you're going to wind up losing over that. You have you're in a very, I keep saying you're in a very karmic time right now. Some of it has to do with this Pisces energy. I think Jupiter is still in Pisces, I think, or it's heading into Pisces, one of the two. And it could have something, I don't know if you're at a Neptune square, if any of you guys are going through a Neptune square right now, but it's saying the more that you deny yourself of wanting everything and have an insatiable appetite, you will then get your happiness and things will come to you. And you will be able to make decisions that are worthwhile. And it's something about not needing to have everything. Just take what you need and leave the rest. It's almost like greed is what I'm saying. I'm seeing here. So it's saying like take what you need and leave the rest. I feel like some of you also have a major win or opportunity coming your way. You have somebody who's upset with you, but that's the sidebar. That's Sagittarius. Now let's look at Scorpio. Someone is just going to, I feel some of you are going to pour your heart out, or someone will pour their heart out to you. There can be an opportunity to repair a relationship, fix a relationship, or to balance the scales when it comes to you and a new person or another person. That's what you need to know here. It's also saying for you to pour out and stop waiting around for people who could be emotionally manipulating, who's just not stable emotionally, and they're professing and portraying to be emotionally stable, but they're not. It's saying let that go, and don't expect balanced situation from people who are pretty imbalanced. That's what it's saying here. That's what I have for Scorpio. Now let's look at Virgos. I'll just do Virgos. Now I'll go back and do Libras. It's saying to sometimes things are not worth you taking your time to see it through. It's saying it's okay to give up on things, Virgo. It's okay to give up on things. Even if you've invested time, energy, and effort, work, whatever, it's okay to let it go. It's okay to be done with it, because by letting it go is going to help you mentally. It's going to help you with everything. Like, it's time to let go of certain things, not be a friend to people, whatever. It's like whatever needs to be severed, it's time to sever it and let it go, because by doing that, you're going to release the baggage. You have a lot of baggage and burdens that you need to let go of, and that will allow you to aim toward the things that are worthwhile, that can go somewhere, and it's kind of like a sure shot for you. Saying let go. That's what it's saying. I also see you might have some haters, people who want what you have. So it's almost kind of like saying protect your neck, but don't be so dogmatic and fearful where you can't even enjoy yourself. It's something like that too. Like, you're going to have to also let go of some stress and paranoia. Libra. God damn it. I keep wanting to say Libra, and I keep going to everyone else but Libra. So Libra, you may feel overlooked. It's saying that codependency goes both ways. So it's kind of like you're feeding the beast. You're creating a monster, but you too are the monster. So you and another person, there's a lot of codependency here, which is so unhealthy. So either you're going to have to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, void of another person's being attached to another person. And then just by default, by you doing that, it gives someone else the courage to stand on their own 2 feet. And you will stop feeling like you're a slave to someone's needs, and they will have to stand on their own 2 feet. So it's kind of like something or someone here needs to be released, sacrificed, in order for both of you to have happiness. And then stop trying to fight. It's saying that you don't have to fight this person's battles. It's somebody that could be wearing you thin. And you may be realizing that you're going to have to sacrifice this. You're going to have to let this go because it's no longer making you happy. Here. So I do see you trying to make some changes to acquire a sense of peace. Yeah, Libras, you guys are headed to a major change and transformation with another person. But I feel like it's going to be good for you and that person down the line. It's like a domino effect, just by making one decision. It's a decision that's made for both of you, and it'll affect both of you. But it's kind of healthy because it's a very unhealthy, codependent relationship you and this other person has. Okay, Leo. So Leo, some of you, I do see like a new job, a new beginning. But some of you may be having to spend some money on a car that's like out of commission. Some of you want to go someplace, but then you can't, you have to wait. Some of you, I get, you may be going back to fix something too. There could be a going back and fixing something. Be careful with trying to give this car situation chance at the chance at the chance. You may just be putting money into a car. Yeah, you might have to walk away from a car, even though it may be attached to it or have sentimental value or something, but it's time to kind of let something go. Some of you can't move on from someone, but it's unrequited. One of you don't love the other person like you used to, or you just don't see eye to eye the same way you used to. And so try as you might, the problems are still there. Some of you, if you're dealing with a Gemini, this Gemini does not want you anymore, or you don't want that Gemini. But the two of you stay around. It could be for money. It could be for convenience. It could be because you feel like we're really, soulmates to some extent. There's opportunities to constantly come back around to one another and try to work this out. Some of you may feel like you're better together because the money situation, but it also keeps the two of you stuck, or one of you stuck. It's kind of like that Libra thing. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra, but it's saying it's time for you to move on from things that literally just are stuck, and it's like spinning your wheels. Cancer. Whatever you are aiming towards or going towards, and you feel like it's not, some of you are just shooting arrows in the dark. Like you don't know where things are going to land. You're just doing it. And that might be counterproductive. Something that you're striving for or aiming for, it's not going to be successful. I'm just giving you the cards, guys. You may feel like something is just coming to an end, as much as you're trying to revive it or trying to get this thing that you're wanting. Someone is also kind of like taking your energy, putting you in a bad place emotionally. There could be a lot of drama and strife over a child or children. Your career could be jeopardized. It's saying for you to heal. You need to heal. You need to take a break. If some of you may even need to retire, or just take more wellness days and take more time to heal and to be still. Because you're trying to make something happen that really is not meant to happen, and it's going to create more problems than you need to go through. Maybe you need to wait, or maybe you need to table it, something like that. Gemini. Some of you are going to be in a relationship with a fire sign, or an earth sign. I don't know, Taurus, literally. Some of you want to reconcile something with somebody, or they want to reconcile with you. Some of you are pissed at someone because they didn't tell you that they were leaving, or they didn't tell you that there was another person, and you really wanted to be with this person. I do see it coming back together. It's not over. I see coming to it, terms with this, and a new beginning with you and this person. Not really. I don't really see it going nowhere though, because it's like I don't know. It's kind of like with this situation with Geminis, it could be like a third party thing going on. And one person has, I think I just said this to you guys in one of those other videos, that one person is going to have to get chosen over another person. But whoever gets chosen, someone may still feel like they made the wrong choice. No. Oh, okay. So this person really wants to be with you, Gemini, especially if you are a Gemini man. This person wants to be with you, but you don't want to be with them. You're probably going to choose someone else, or you've chosen someone else. And if you are a Gemini woman, the person that you want to be in a relationship with, you want a relationship. Eventually, you possibly are going to get a relationship, is what it looks like, with someone. Yeah, you're going to be in a long-term relationship with someone who's not very traditional. I also see you Gemini ladies where there is like you may come into somebody's life and shake some shit up, and you're with that person, and he had to leave his other situation to be with you, something like that. But even this person may not be like marriage material. This person may not be marriage material, or it may take a lot to have to get this person to acquiesce to your terms or what you want. That's what it looks like to me. For those of you who want a specific person, because you want this person to marry you or be committed to you, and this person they don't come that way. That's for sure. Who else? Okay, so Taurus. Something's not over, but you're not going back to it. You're going to stay still, and you're not going to open yourself up to someone. Some of you may feel like you need to drop your guard and communicate with someone about how unhappy you are over this situation. You may feel like you need to say your piece and then leave, because if not, it may just swarm around in your head over and over again. But it's something about, like third party. Some of you definitely could be getting gossiped about at work. I do see that too. Like a lot of gossip is going on around you. So you may also just take cover and not want to go out and not want to be out because it's just a lot of gossip, or you're just not into the scene anymore. The kind of lifestyle you used to live, you used to go out and do a lot of stuff. It's like you don't want to do that anymore. You don't want to do that anymore. So there's that. I see that happening around you, but I also see it disconnecting from people that you don't feel is worth it anymore. You're still holding on to either disappointment, anger, or how someone has treated you like you don't like it at all. I do see that as well. And you're not happy about the situation. You don't like how you've been treated. You hold this person at a high regard, Taurus, or if you're a female Taurus, you hold yourself at a high regard, and you feel like this person better get with the program. If you're a Taurus male, then you may feel like you're not ready to commit to this woman, but you do hold her in high regard. There could be another woman that, like, some of you Taurus men were married or in a relationship with someone that could have produced children, something like that. And now it's like you have to pay. And that's what has sullied you from wanting anything real. And some of you are so bitter over a past relationship that it has really turned you off from women or relationships. You have someone else, men, that is around you now. She's ready and ripe for a healthy relationship. You may opt to want to manipulate the woman instead because you're just not able to open your heart in a pure sort of way. This woman might get pregnant, which is going to piss you off because you really don't want anyone locking you into anything here. I see a baby definitely looks like it's coming, Taurus men. So if you don't want a child, you better really be careful. I know what the hell you're going to be able to do because this baby's coming. It looks like a baby is coming. And that may be what has broken the two of you up because someone's pregnant and your person is going to find out. And you may feel like, I can't afford a baby. I don't want a goddamn baby. Or I don't even want to be with you. I don't want you to have a baby by me. I don't know. So it's looking like to me, Taurus. So this is kind of deep. Some of you Taurus women may have gotten yourself caught up with a guy like this that has a lot of these hangups and issues over an ex who it doesn't seem like they love this person, but they definitely are bitter over this person. And it's hard for him to be healthy for you now, Taurus ladies, is what it looks like to me. Yeah, there's a lot of pandering and gaslighting going on. This is the type of person that could piss you right off quickly. I don't see this really going anywhere. And if you have a lot of feelings for the person now, it seems like they're going to do a great job at turning that to disgust and just like, I don't even goddamn want to have anything to do. I don't want to look at you. It's that type of thing. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care, guys.